Here are 3 tips on how to stay calm in the midst of chaos in the workplace. Number 1, breathe. You have to breathe. Sitting behind a computer, slouched over with our face glaring at the screen, is not a good way to be productive and energized. More of us today are hunched over, whether it's on our phones or a computer, than ever before. And the more our shoulders are hunched over, the less oxygen gets into our lungs, depleting our brain of much needed nourishment in blood flow. Every once in a while during the day, push away from your table, push away from your desk, stand up, broaden the shoulders, and take 7 deep breaths. Focus on getting as much air into your lungs as possible. Stretch back the shoulders every time you inhale, filling up the lungs. Breathe deeply from the stomach rather than the lungs, using the nose to inhale in order to bring that vitality of life into your body. Proper breathing can elevate our mood, give us mental clarity, reduce our stress, and give us a positive feeling of relaxation and control. Learning to stay calm in the midst of chaos means learning to change our breathing, going from unconscious, shallow breaths to controlling the deep breaths. Usually when I feel stressed, my body tells me by giving me neck aches and clouding my mind and giving me backaches and also some worrisome thoughts. Whether I'm trying to get the kids to brush their teeth at night or handle a tough situation at work, deep breathing brings calm to a stressful situation. Even though there might be massive change going on around you, consciously breathing, bringing much needed oxygen into your body can help give you that peace you need and that confidence you need to keep moving forward. All right, number 2, straighten your posture. Standing tall with our shoulders straight back helps us to stay calm in the midst of chaos and feel strong. A large part of the reason I believe fixing our posture helps us stay calm in the midst of chaos is that it allows sufficient oxygen to the lungs and blood flow to the brain and organs. It's about changing our physiology as much as our psychology. I've had a bad habit of slouching that has stuck with me from when I was a kid. So I have to remind myself consciously to walk straight and tall and stand if there's a string pulling my head up. There's a study from Columbia and Harvard that I'll have in the link here that shows there's numerous benefits of what they call expansive posture, which translates to reduced stress and more confidence. If you're sitting and facing a hostile and stressful situation at work, get up, straighten your back, go to the wall, put your back into it, aligning yourself vertically. During times of change and uncertainty in our jobs and our lives, we often allow our bodies to be pulled down as if we're carrying the weight of the world upon our shoulders. And you have to interrupt that pattern. You have to interrupt that physical pattern by standing up and making sure your posture is straight. If you act energetic, you're going to become energetic. If you act confident and strong and tall, you're going to become confident and strong. All right, number 3, ground yourself physically. Touch the table. Take a sip of water. Go for a walk outside and look up at the sun in the sky. Breathe in the air. Know that this moment of chaos will be behind you. Things are never as bad as they seem in that one moment of chaos. We get overwhelmed in the midst of chaos sometimes because we feel as though the situation in front of us is unbearable and never going to end, that we're stuck in between a rock and a hard place. In that very moment, it can feel like imminent doom. But what I've learned is that life goes on. We don't fall off a cliff after climbing the mountain. We don't drown when we jump in the water. We swim, soar, and we grow. By grounding ourselves to touching something solid, touching the wall, the floor, or a desk, you're reminded to come back from a stressful worry that's in your mind to the here and now. Going for a short walk around the block, looking at the sky and the sun, which have existed for billions of years, we're reminded that this moment is really but a speck in the history of time. And like most periods of difficult events, this too will pass. Smile, even if you have to fake it, to train the mind and say, whatever chaos comes my way, I will not sway. All right, let me wrap up. When you're facing chaos at work, breathe, straighten your posture, and remember to ground yourself to feel calm, relaxed, energized, and confident. I believe that in our times of profound change and uncertainty in our workplace, while no one can really control what chaos and change comes upon them, what you can control is how you handle it. And you can handle it calmly with strength and confidence by breathing, having straight posture, and grounding yourself so that you can move forward to live a life and work of meaning and contribution.